teeny tiny mushrooms on this tree. So, back up here a little bit. I realized I have not done a blowdown. So this one's an easy one. Well, there were 3 after the storm that night that we escaped out of. We had to, make a spot uphill. This is a small tree. Let's see. Maybe I do need to go up and around. Oh, sorry, my bad. Forgot you were on there. I think I dropped my trekking poles in. Poison ivy, possibly? I don't know. Alright, so here's the tree. Ooh. Every step I take, I'm sliding. Ooh. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Just had to go up and around. Alright. I'll put you back up before I make you puke with all my moving the camera around. Alright, so this is the shelter we're having lunch at. We actually got up this morning and left the hotel. We drove a car to Dix Creek Gap in Georgia and Deep Gap in North Carolina. And we're going Sobo. And my knee is happy for that because it's a little bit less ascent going Sobo. So we got on trail about 8 o'clock this morning. It's a little before noon, and we've been 4.1 miles. We have 5 miles left to go, but we stopped here at this shelter for lunch, and I was just going to show you the shelter because I've never gotten to actually do that yet because there's always somebody here. So we're not staying here tonight. Again, just stopping for our lunch break. This shelter has a fire pit. Most of them do. All of them aren't made exactly the same, but most of them are similar. Most of them have a picnic table, either right under the awning or right out, sometimes it would be like right out here in front. And basically it's 3-sided covered. And there's room back there, it looks like, for, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 maybe. There's a couple nails up there. You can't see them, but typically there's some pegs. Oh, they're up there in the back. You can't hardly see them because they're pegs you can hang your backpacks on, but nobody ever does that because the mice just can jump right in your bag that way. Oh, and something I didn't tell you the other day, the last shelter we were at, I'm sitting there and we're getting ready to cook supper, And here I am sitting there with my backpack sitting right beside me, and a mouse jumps down inside my backpack. My hiking partner gets a water bottle and starts smacking at him. Then he jumps down into the pocket of my backpack, and then she smacks him again. Then he runs across the back of the shelter, and I don't know where he ended up. I also forgot to tell you all about the snake that we saw. We saw a snake one day. It was a timber rattler, I guess is what people were calling it. And there was this big snap, and I thought a tree broke. And then all of a sudden there was all this rattling. But I didn't get to get a picture because he wasn't very happy. But anyway, it for right now. The little snails are all over the place.
What you saying?
Talking about the snails.
Oh, okay.
Should be talking about the jungle. That's what I feel like we're walking through, is the jungle. I want to sing Welcome to the Jungle, but nobody wants to hear that. Still says we have a mile to the frickin' border. So, guess these switchbacks ain't getting us very far. Where the hell did the trail go? There it is. It was so bad earlier. Literally had disappeared. All these little loose rocks like to take you skating if you're not careful. Probably a pretty good view out there in the spring and late fall. Did you see a bear?
No, but I heard something running.
She saw a bear earlier. She didn't see it up close. She just saw a black flash going by. She heard something running just now. So, we'll just hope that we don't see or hear the bear. I like seeing them better from the car. Actually, the other day when we were on our way back to Unicoi Gap, a bear ran across in front of my car. Wasn't a cub, probably a year old or something. He was cute. That's the way I like to see him. I do not need to see one in all this. How the hell would you even see it? You'd hear it. Then it'd be too late. Probably decent view out through there in the spring. Camped just north of here last night. Been a little over a mile. Headed to Dix Creek. It's where we left the car yesterday. One there and one at Deep Gap, North Carolina. So I will be finishing the Georgia section of the AT today. I'm very excited. I think I'm most excited to go home and get a shower. That sounds great. Getting ready to do 6/10 of a mile uphill before we get to go down a little bit. So, see y'all later. Dix Creek Gap, my last steps to doing the Georgia section of the AT. Started yesterday at Deep Gap, North Carolina. The time before we ended at Dix Creek, and this time we are going to end at Dix Creek, and I will have completed my goal. Yippee! What I can't wait for is a shower. So, whew, if you see a naked lady somewhere spraying down with the water hose, mind your business. Oh, there's a little creek. I guess that's what's called Dix Creek Gap. Must be Dix Creek. Nice little visitor area here. Chattahoochee National Forest. This almost looks like, I don't know, maybe they do some educational stuff or something. Never seen anything like this at any other gap. That'd be lovely. Anybody who's watching, who creates, maintains these gaps, which none of y'all are watching, but if you were, be nice to have somewhere to sit when you get to a gap, because typically that means you've either gone a lot of uphill and then a lot of downhill. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice the rock the other day. I don't know if you can even see it. Appalachian Trail, Dix Creek Gap. Woo! Alright, I'll walk over here to the car and I will be officially done. Yay, I'm done. Woo woo! See y'all later.